one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jack Kenny,
Here.
Lawrence Myers,
Here.
Tony Mills,
Here.
Tom Hooper,
Here.
Mike Pollard, and Sue Johnson.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Ready. Everybody has a copy of the agenda in front of them. I would entertain a motion for the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
All right.
Second.
A second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Agenda has been approved. We should also have a copy of the April 16th meeting minutes. Take just a minute to look those over in case you haven't done so previously. Okay. I'll entertain a motion for approval of the minutes from the previous meeting.
Motion approved.
Lawrence? Second. Tom? The motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay. Financial report.
So you have 2 pages in front of you. One of those is vertical, and it shows all of the receipts and expenditures for the Tourism Tax Commission since the beginning of the fiscal year in October. And as of April 30th, your current available balance is $34,189.39. And then the second page just shows the lodging receipts captured by month. Those are also listed on the first report, but this just shows it as a monthly total.
Okay. Anyone have any questions about the financial report? No. If not, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the financial report.
So moved.
Okay, Tom? Second?
I'll second.
Tony? All right. Motion second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Financial report approved. Moving on. Old business, we're going to have an update on the spring insert.
Yes, so for the last 2 springs, the Tourism Tax Commission has made sure that we are able to participate in this. This is the Missouri Division of Tourism's spring insert, and this is inserted into print publications basically all over the Midwest, from Chicago to Kansas City. And so we have what's called a brochure ad. St. Genevieve, just 1 hour south of St. Louis on I-55. Charming St. Genevieve is Missouri's oldest town. Explore French colonial architecture, wineries, museums, local art, shops, and dining. And then it has the phone number and the website. And so the state of Missouri contracts with someone to collect lead requests from this. You know, it's the little card that you can fill out and it says send me information on either all of them or, you know, St. Genevieve and Herman, whatever their selections are. And just looking back at this for last year at this time, we had received 600 leads, and it's going great guns so far. As of last week, we had received over 1,000 lead requests, so it's up from last year. And as a point of comparison, in the fall, they have this in the spring and the fall. In the fall, our total campaign for lead requests for the fall campaign was 1,831. And we're at just over 1,000 right now, and we will continue to receive leads on this for probably another 6 to 8 weeks. And so that's really good. And in the past, the tax commission has voted to approve expenditures for the fulfilling of those leads, which means postage and printing. So that's what the next items are. There are 2 of the items on your expenses for approval tonight that relate to that. I just wanted to give you kind of the background on what the spring insert is and how that comes about. And so these leads are almost all outside of 50 miles from St. Genevieve. I mean, the closest ones would be St. Louis, and they would go all over the state of Missouri, state of Illinois, and even points farther. And a few of them do ask for their information by email, and we're always happy to comply with
Yeah,
that.
it's free. That's what I was going
Right.
to ask. This is a lot
Right.
of postage.
Yeah, people are a little hesitant to give out their email addresses, though.
Well, a lot of age over 50 and older are really more comfortable with having something in their
Yeah,
hands.
something in their hand.
Sandra, I'm sorry, did you mention when that was starting to be sent out?
So this was sent out in the beginning of April, and we started getting leads on it the beginning of May.
And so you've had 1,000
Yeah,
so
just in
far,
the
just
first
this
3
month?
weeks.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Keeps us busy.
I'll bet.
But we're, it's exciting, to
Yeah,
see that
yeah,
level of
sure.
interest. And you'd be surprised how many times, well, Tom's probably experienced this before too. Sometimes people walk in the door and they say, we have had this file on St. Genevieve. They might have an article, they might have, a postcard, they might have this, that. And we've been meaning to come here for years. And we finally reached the tipping point, which is like that magical thing in marketing, when you reach the tipping point and you take action on, the demand that we've created there.
Yeah.
So we love to hear that. And, every little thing adds up
Right, yeah.
to that tipping point. So that's the old business.
All right.
Sandra, I noticed that last month, we approved for 2 months of the SEM. In the minute,
Yes.
it's in the minutes on that.
Yes, so this would be for June
June
and
and
July?
July.
Yes,
July.
thanks, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, just want to kind of keep
Thanks for the
that.
clarification.
Well, we do that in advance, so if there's no other business, we can skip a meeting.
So it's the SEM and the CATM rack card, both June and July expenditure amounts. Okay. So on the expenses that are submitted, do we have any other questions on those? Or
Is the printing and the postage, is that just an estimate on what you think it's going to be? Or is that what's the 1,000 that you've gotten so far?
So that's actually the 1,000 that we've gotten, plus I'm kind of preparing for 3,000. If if we need to carry some over to the fall, we'll just have a few extra. I got a really great deal on the printing, and so we were planning on 3,000 quantity on the postage. Postage has gone up. 3,000 quantity on the postage, and I think 4,000 quantity on the printing, because it was like an extra $10 to get another 1,000. So, we can always use those in the fall campaign if we don't need them.
Yeah.
If the postage doesn't take us far enough, I can always come back. Maybe we can skip a meeting and we could come back at a later one. But, so yes, it's a projection. It's not just to cover the current.
Yeah,
It's the whole
she
campaign,
gets
I'm
the stamps and
hoping.
they go in like a bank, basically, as they're needed.
do we want to approve all these under one vote? Or do
You wouldn't have a problem approving $2,335 in overall expenses presented this evening. as a single vote, or do anyone want to do anything as line items?
Just,
Let's do it one.
Do it one.
One. All right. So is there any further discussion on the expenses submitted? If not, I'll call for a motion for approval.
I so move.
All right, Tom? Tony, second? Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any other business that come before the board this evening? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Tony, second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Might have been your
calendar, so it's just on Facebook this time, so
And I'm gonna put it on, here's the local scoop, and I'm all.